Hey, it's Michelle coming to you with some kitchen inspiration. I'm making my favorite meatballs tonight just because I was in the mood to eat them. And I love so many different kinds of meatballs. I probably make 7 or 8 different varieties. But these are my very favorite. They're called pork and ricotta meatballs. And I'm going to cook them up in my 12-inch stainless nonstick cookware. I put a little bit of olive oil in here to get it started. I love this pan. Look at this nice little grid in there. It is nonstick. There are no rivets here to collect dirt. It's very easy to clean, and it's super good for making stuff like this because once I get the meatballs completely cooked, and then I will pour the sauce over them, and the fond from the meatballs will go in there and give it a really nice flavor. Okay, so I'm using my Deluxe stand mixer to make these because let me tell you, there is nothing more effective to make meatballs. When I started doing it this way, when I got my stand mixer, I couldn't believe how great it was, and it can mix the meatballs so fast. Okay, so this is ground pork, okay? These make the meatballs so soft. They're like really tender. Tender is the word I was looking for. They're really tender, and I really love them. Okay, so I got a pound of pork. I got an egg. I got about a half a cup of grated pecorino romano. Okay, I always use that even if the recipe tells me to use something else. Like Parmesan, I use pecorino romano. And then a half a cup of good ricotta cheese, whole milk. Don't buy that low-fat stuff. Ugh, they might as well say low taste, right? It's not good. Use about a half a cup of that in there, okay? It says to use salt and pepper, but honestly, the pecorino romano is very salty, so I skip that. All right, so just move this over, put on my mixer, and it has all these settings, whip for whipped cream, mix, which is what we're gonna use right now, which I call the meatball setting. And then there is cream for butter and sugar for your cookies, there's beet for your cake mixes, and there is knead for your bread. So I'm going to turn it to mix. Whoops, first I have to, there we go, turn it to mix. And it's literally going to take 45 seconds. Let me take this down and I'll show you. It's amazing how fast this is. So it was set for 2 minutes and 30 seconds because that's the lowest setting, but it takes about 45 seconds. So at about 1:45, this will be ready to go. Now, the awesome thing about this mixer is that it always starts on low no matter what setting you're on, so it doesn't shoot stuff all over your kitchen, which I really like. And then it works its way up to medium and then to high. You know, it goes really fast. We're probably never going to get to high, but we don't really need to for this recipe. Look at this. It's almost completely mixed, and it's only been 30 seconds. So I'll give it maybe 15 more seconds, and then I will stop it. What did we say? 1:45, right? There's no way you can mix your meatballs that fast by hand and have them be that thoroughly mixed. I mean, beautiful. Look how gorgeous they are. So I do my meatloaf this way. I do my meatballs. You can do anything that you're going to mix up. If you want to, like if you cook up some chicken and then you want to shred it, you can pop it in here and it'll shred your chicken for you. Then I'm going to use my large scoop and make nice little meatballs. Oop, I forgot to turn the pan on after all that. Anyway, I'm going to scoop it in the pan. Going to turn them on and let it heat up a little bit first. And then cookies. And then, like I said, once they're browned on at least 3 sides, I will pour the sauce in and let it pick up the flavor of the meat. And this is the sauce that I like to use with them. It's a real basic sauce. If I'm not making my own, this is the ones that I use. So thanks for joining me. I hope you liked it. Let me know what your favorite meatballs are. Do you like them made out of beef? Do you like them made out of pork like these? Do you like to use meatball mix? Because sometimes I use meatball mix, which is beef, pork, and veal. Sometimes I use ground chicken. Sometimes I use ground turkey. Like I said, I do a whole bunch of different recipes. But I'm curious, what kind do you like? Share your favorite recipe with me. And if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit share and share it with your friends so they can watch it too and get a new recipe to try. Thanks so much. Have a great evening.